It's easy to talk about how this is scary and unsettling, and it is scary and unsettling. At the same time, in conversations with people, on the phone and a few people in person, I've also realized that this is a time that people are starting to think about the blessings that they have in their life. We started this sermon series, Blessed to be a Blessing, even before this pandemic. As I was talking to a couple people who are older, if you will, and we were talking about how their life is different, they started talking about how even in their older age, they now have FaceTime with their kids, learning how to Zoom and talk to their children and their friends all across the country. We know that this is a terrifying time, that we should pray and hope and do the right thing for our neighbor. At the same time, God does remind us of the blessings we have and that we are a blessing to other people, kind to those in our midst, helpful to those in need, only buying one roll of toilet paper, not stocking up for things that we need so other people go without. At the same time, our conversations, our relationships have become more near and dear to our heart. We are indeed blessed. We are also called to be a blessing. Take care. God bless.
1 Samuel chapter 3, verses 4 to 9. Then the Lord called Samuel. Samuel answered, "Here I am." And he ran to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me?" But Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. Again the Lord called, "Samuel." And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." "My son," Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord. The word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. A third time the Lord called, "Samuel." And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." Then Eli realized the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli told Samuel, "Go and lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. I went and visited my mom a couple weeks ago, and she told me about when she went to see Penn and Teller. They did a whole audience magic trick, and when they were finished, asked if it worked for everyone. My mom's friend raised her hand and said, "It didn't work for her." Teller came over and said, "Well, it would have worked if you were paying attention." After the show, my mom and her friend went to get their pictures with them. My mom did not want to, after ruining the show, but she lost that argument. Penn then told her, "Well, you almost destroyed the show, but I think I did a good job saving it." Many times with God, all we have to do is listen, and we'll know what we are supposed to do. But oftentimes, like my mom, we get distracted. This week, be sure to listen to God and hear what He is saying to you, just like Samuel, and unlike my mom. But remember that if you do lose your focus and miss God's instructions, that there is grace for that.